Real talk, if you're saving for a home in a 2% savings account right now, you're not saving, you're falling behind. Hi, I'm Nikki Nail. Hit the like and subscribe button if you like following along with my videos. I truly appreciate it. I love investing money. So let's go through my strategies to help you be able to afford your next home. All right? I know it sounds harsh that putting your money in a savings account isn't going to really get you far, especially with inflation that's higher than what you're making in the savings accounts. Also, Maryland home prices aren't slowing down. Carroll, Frederick, Howard County, they're climbing every single month, and I don't want you to get left behind. So if you've been saving, doing everything right, budgeting, cutting back on Starbucks, skipping vacations, and you still feel like owning a home is slipping further away, it's really not your fault. You just don't know what to do. So today, I'm going to show you why traditional savings doesn't work anymore and the smarter, faster strategies Maryland families are using to actually get ahead. All right, let's dive in. I know you've been feeling like you have a lot that you're carrying around, and it's a sinking worry that everyone else your age is buying homes, building wealth, and moving forward while you're stuck saving pennies in a bank that's giving you nothing. I feel for you. I've personally been there, but you're not crazy. You're not irresponsible. I promise. It's just that no one has actually taught you the new rule book. So that's why I'm here. I want to help you. The way that our parents bought homes, let me tell you that just does not work in this day and age. Inflation is actually 3 to 6% year after year. And the Maryland home appreciations, it's basically 4 to 7% every year. Actually, Carroll County was at 12% last year. So some places are even higher. In your savings account, you never make more than 2% interest in a regular savings account at the bank. So you can't outrun the market, literally. But here's the good news. You don't need to. I'm going to show you how we can make the math work for you, not against you. All right, let me break it down to you on screen. This is just a simple graphic, but easy numbers here. $20,000 saved at 2% interest every year equals $400 per year. $400 lost to inflation equals net zero growth. Actually, you're really losing money. Because meanwhile, homes rise 15,000 to 30,000 per year. And this is why you feel behind, because you're doing the right things, but you're using the wrong tools. If inflation is over 3%, you have to be making over 3% on your money in order to be making money. Okay, let's talk Maryland. Here's what's rising faster than your savings. The prices in Westminster, Sykesville, Mount Airy, Frederick, Ellicott City, Urbana, Gainesville, Poolsville, wherever you go in Maryland, the home prices are rising faster than your savings. And families I work with tell me the same thing. Nikki, we're saving, but every month the houses we want get further away. Yes, that's how the math works when your money grows slower than the market. Now, let's talk about hope, because you are not out of options. You're not behind, you just haven't been shown the playbook. I'm going to walk you through the exact tools Maryland families use to buy faster, even when they don't have $50,000 saved. All right, now let's go over the 6 smarter saving and investing strategies that you can use so that you can buy a home this year. All right, number 1 is a high yield savings account. This is perfect for smaller goals like under 12 months. And the interest rate here will be 4 to 5%, which is much larger than the regular savings account. Number 2 is a Roth IRA, which is a first-time homebuyer free withdrawal. Can you believe that you can actually get up to $10,000 tax-free from your Roth IRA? My suggestion is to max out your Roth IRA every single year. Number 3 is a 401k loan. Now, this is personally what I use. Basically, you're borrowing money from yourself. So the interest goes back to yourself and you pay it back with your employer over time. Number 4 is a low-cost ETF. I use Robinhood for my accounts, but this is basically a Vanguard ETF like VTI or VOO. Compound interest is your best friend. Even $25 a week changes everything. All right, number 5 is the Maryland mortgage programs and grants. Many buyers actually qualify, but they don't know it. And this is a strategy that you really need to be on point with. You have to have a team with you to help figure this one out. And your team is going to be your realtor and your lender. And that's where I come in. This is going to be house by house. This isn't for every home, but if it is a possibility, I will let you know and we can get right on it to hopefully get you an extra $10,000 towards your closing cost. All right. Number 6 is real estate itself as an investment. You honestly don't need the perfect home for your first home. You just need one that's strategic and that builds equity for you. The strategy is to buy a home, live in it for 2 to 3 years minimum, and then sell it for a profit and use that money to purchase your next home. That way, you don't have to put money out of pocket on your next property, or hopefully, as it happened with my clients this past week, that they actually bought the house with the full equity they had in their current home with no money out of pocket. Can you imagine going to settlement with no money out of pocket? This is truly a possibility. So, to get started, you have to reach out to me. We have to get started on this. And I need about 6 to 12 months working with you to make sure that you can save up enough money. Let me tell you about a couple I helped this year. They were renting in Howard County, saving every month, absolutely exhausted. They had about $14,000 saved, but home prices kept creeping up. So we changed one thing: where they stored their money. They had a high yield savings account, but they weren't earning enough to purchase. So we added in a 401k loan strategy. They borrowed from their 401k, took the rest out of their high yield savings account, and they went under contract 4 months later. Today, 6 months later, they have $31,000 in equity, and they no longer are sitting there watching the market leave them behind. As long as you purchase, you're going to build equity. That's what's happening in the market the last 15 years, and it's going to continue. So if you're feeling stuck and you feel like you're saving and getting nowhere, if Maryland prices feel impossible, you're not broken. Just trust me on that. It's actually that you're just using outdated advice. You can download my Home Buyer Roadmap, and it's got the full strategy Maryland families are using to buy faster, smarter, and to build wealth. The link is below in the comments here. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button if you are enjoying my content. I love making these videos for you. You can also put in the comments if you have any questions or if you have an idea that you would like me to talk about to help make sure you can purchase your next home. That's my main goal. Let's get you in that home.